friends just kind of stay in the same place. So
I met him yesterday. That still seems so surreal. Let's get ready for day 2 of VidCon. Where? Okay, so we're just waiting for our first panel of the day with Jasmine. Hello. Making new friends left and right.
Yeah, I know, right? Talking to so many people.
Oh, I know, it's so great. It's so amazing. But
bounce.
Yeah, because I've been with you and then it was like 10 people.
And like today is a bit way more show. So with this one,
oh, okay.
Yeah. That's crazy. So, oh, you're filming?
yeah. No, I'm just getting like, you know, B-roll footage. You know.
I am a B-roll, that's all I am.
That'll look really bad. That'll look really weird.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, Max, right? Yeah.
Okay, so that's one panel done for the day, and I am already exhausted. At least my voice is doing a lot better than it was yesterday. Yeah, I've just spotted a wild angry, and now I'm trying to find him. I spotted a wild angry, but I couldn't find him, but I found a wild color.
Yeah.
I finally found the wild angry.
Hello.
I saw you walking as I came out of here, and then when I saw a wild angry, and then I couldn't find you.
I was probably going to the loo. I needed to urinate because I'd consumed liquid.
I also watched like the Five Awesome Gays where like Tyler Oakley used to be on that, and also like Johnny Pixel 7 and all those guys, and Corey. I used to watch them, I used to just love it. And for me, that I grew up in a small country town in South Australia. I didn't even know. Oh my god, Adelaide, I'm probably related to you. I said that joke already, don't worry.
In a coming out video, coming out as asexual, it's like the only one people care about, so that's cute. A million things, okay, where's my million subs? Anyway, so I made that, and after making that video, I just made it to show people you're not alone. Sexuality is confusing. You don't have to understand yourself straight away, and I connected with so many more people than I thought was ever possible, and it was fantastic. And through that, by being open on YouTube with my sexuality to everyone that was watching it, it helped me understand myself better. And then beyond that, because I started creating more sexuality-based content, I did a lot more in-depth research than I would have otherwise.
I realized it's okay that I'm able to identify as a man wearing makeup.
I feel like it's because if you're part of the community, you have to constantly tell people who you are, and you need to be pushed into a box.
Today has just been such a quieter day, which is nice. It's not as energy draining.
Spectrum of what people do on YouTube, and of all, like, of varying sizes. Hello, our smaller channel.
Hi.
Thanks for being our token.
I'm behind the scenes man.
Yeah,
it's me.
And also very helpful helping us get VidCon Australia made, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It's good to have local talent who can help. You're great. Do you guys ever hit slumps where you're like, I don't want to make a thing today. I'd like it to be in the bed, please. So you draw stuff. But like, okay, well, like, why? So let's do that. Let's go around. I could start. I want to start by being really honest. I know I'm a moderator, so I'm not supposed to talk too much, but that's not me. To just give, like, yeah, the rawest I can. Like, I do like it, like, am I getting feedback? That range there? There you go. I gave it to him so they could cut it. Thanks, guys. I definitely like attention. It feels good. It feels like a kind of value, like being valued when people want to watch my content. You know, like a like on a video, a view on a video, the subscriber number. I definitely for a long time, and still do, but to less so as I've gotten older, to be frank, tie a lot of my self-worth to that, and that was, you know, that fueled a lot of my passion and my desire for growth. But I have definitely found that if I find a better or a different way of fueling my want to create, it is a little more sustainable when I'm thinking about like what's the effect I'm going to have on somebody. But I'm not saying that those other reasons go away. Like I still think that those are still there. But I just think that I'm trying to check in with the want that thing more. Where I think like if I can have a good impact on people's lives, that's like that'll never go away. That's a thing I did, and it's forever.
I kind of feel like the why has two different parts to it, which is like, why did you start, and why are you still going? Because like, you know, when I started, it was I've always loved entertainment and you know, I guess connecting with people in that sort of way. And yeah, that was sort of why I started. And then there's just, I think there's so much, like there's pieces of me that's like, I would love to just like make something weird every day that's different from the thing I did the day before. My Twitter is so wholesome. I don't know if that's just me. Yeah, it's because you're Australian and things are okay. There's not a hurricane bearing down on your mother-in-law right now.
Of the house door and step into the office door, and that makes it big.
Yeah, I have the same situation. Though Catherine does not go out there. Very rarely. Only to judge me for the situation.
I think I sort of am impervious in a way to knowing if people in my inner circle are judging me, just because I feel like I've always been that slightly crazy, obsessed person about the thing people don't really understand around me. When, you know, being 11 and being like, I'm making Flash cartoons about stick figures killing each other with an American accent for some reason. You know, and then...
So speaking of being a big deal, it's a nice feeling on the way up, if things are going well. And then sometimes they level off. And then sometimes you have a video and you've got like 300,000 views for the last few videos, and then it's like 150, and you're like, that's terrible. And it's like, objectively, it's 150,000 people. Like, this is not a small number of people. This is wonderful. But even, you know, going from any, like any decrease always can feel real bad. I did the math once. Like, I looked and saw how much money I had made from giraffe sex videos, and I was like, well, I'm not ashamed. The thing that kind of bothered me, and I think a lot of the small creators in the community, is a while ago YouTube made the flip from favoring like interaction or whatever to watch time, and watch time was the big focus. And it's like, okay, cool, but what if I'm only getting 100 views, you know? Yeah. And you know, my retention, I might have 100, like people watch, every single view might be watching 100% of the video. But because in total that's not as much watch time, it's not going to get shown in as many suggested videos or homepages or whatever. I started doing an advice series, so like people would send me an emails, just like, oh hey, I've got this problem, and I kind of give my feedback on it, and that was a mistake, because that was a big mistake, because it got so out of hand, and that's interesting. Yeah, so that was like. I'm not your therapist. Yeah, I always prefaced it with like, look, you know, I'm not a professional, here's my idea. But when people would start talking about depression, and that'd be like, maybe just talk to someone that can help you, I guess. Yeah.
So I think, oh, got to do more of that. But I haven't done a single one more of that because it doesn't excite me, right? Like, I think that why needs to be at the core of what you do. And
How are you doing time-wise?
Okay, this is gonna be good vlog.
Start? Yeah. Okay, let's we need to start. Go roll seats.
This is out.
Yeah, right here. Go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
Good. Grab one, buddy. Right there.
Matt, I think they're telling you to start.
I know, yes, let's start. Let's start. And
I'm the person who reminded him to start.
Yeah, I see how it is.
No, that was just completely unintentional.
Well, there you go. It worked out really well, didn't it? Yeah. There you go, of course. Thank you.
No, I was just filming the whole. Is this what we've come to? Swarming people?
Welcome to VidCon.
We're kind of going to talk about what that is today.
How many in this room have watched an episode of GT Live?
I watched it last night.
Fantastic. Welcome to the team. So the better test of that is if I do this, and then if I do, ready? Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't do that. I'm holding a camera.
Like 6 rows has watched it. Everyone in the back half of the room has not. Perfect. So now we know the division here.
I was actually more thinking of one time when we have a TriCaster, which is, well, we can talk about what that is if anybody's interested. But it's basically a specialized type of computer that lets you live switch between different screens on the live stream. And I don't know what happened over with the the people we have running it every day, but it literally like shorted out and blew up, and sparks started flying out of it, literally in the middle of the stream. We bought a fire extinguisher that day.
Long story short, that was the day we bought a fire extinguisher.
But stuff happens, right?
Hi, Mom. So nice to meet you.
Welcome.
I've got some red skins. Oh my gosh! What are these? So they're raspberry flavored, like intense raspberry flavored lollies. They do get a little, they can get a little stuck in your teeth, but we've had them since we were a kid, and I'm guaranteed that they're not going to be in America because the name Redskins.
Americans logo.
Yeah.
People would be like protesting.
So like, you can decide to share them with Matt if you want, or you can have them all to yourself. I do have more. Like I have a whole 800-gram pack at home that so I have a whole container I could give all to you.
I can share a couple of them. That's okay.
Do you want more? I can give you more.
No.
No, as in I have a whole container full of them.
Let me try them first, and then maybe we'll report back on the live stream and let everybody know what we thought.
Well, you could actually report back directly to me if you wanted.
Ooh, I love your card.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you could report directly and I'll send them. Because I actually have a wholesale direct place near my house that does the 800-gram bags.
Oh my gosh.
Of just those.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We got like maybe like
all right.
2-3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I gotta go around to
But it was great.
Yeah.
This is made my VidCon. Everyone I've wanted to meet except Hank I've met.
Oh, that's awesome.
And actually gotten in videos.
Hank's usually around.
They've been trying to get out of here for 5 minutes.
What's that? Hey MatPat, can you write in mine?
1 sec, here we go.
I'm getting all of this on tape.
Awesome.
So cool.
I saw his Death Note theory.
I know. Actually, I've increased the number of people asking me to write in their death notes now. It's really
I have to say, you're a really great guy to go like overtime and like just chill with all these different people. You're a lot like, I was gonna say Jack's film.
Stuff like this a lot better than the meet and greet stuff because it's like you actually get time, whereas the meet and greet's like take a picture.
Yeah, I actually did want to get a little bit of time to talk to you like one-on-one because I do have a YouTube channel myself where I do like a variety of content. Obviously, I'm not going to get time to like tell you all of this right now, so I was hoping that. Sorry, I'll lend it over to her now.
Says first person in the camera. It's like the reason it's a little bit. Now you're not even sure. Oh, I had the perfect angle.
Sorry, okay. I'll stay here.
Hopefully we'll be back next year and we can talk.
Right, hopefully. That'll be good. What was your
Maybe
name?
I'll be a little bit more famous by then.
What's your name?
I'm Mitchell Smith, but
Mitchell
like
Smith.
my channel's Mega Mitch. I'm a bit of an animator, so if you need, I'm not like a great animator, but if you ever need like,
do you have a card or anything?
No, I'm so sorry.
Here, write it down in here.
I gave you guys Redskins, which are Australian lollies, which you wouldn't have in America because of the name. Redskins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I get them from a wholesale nut and candy and confectionery store where I get a 800-gram bag.
Oh my god.
So I've got tons at home.
You got plenty to go.
No, I really like my cards though. They're so pretty.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a really nice card,
Yeah.
actually.
Actually, you can keep that because I've got tons.
Thank you. I will.
You can both have one. Yay! So, the VidCon program is officially over, which technically means VidCon is over. I'm not ready for it to be over. I don't want it to be over. I don't want the day to be over. I don't want to go home. So now, I'm just wandering around the expo hall. I've got a bunch of friends scattered around the expo hall. Waiting, just seeing what's gonna happen. Kind of waiting for things to wind down. The final meet and greets are happening right now. So Hank Green's final meet and greet is happening right now. Now it's on.
Hi. I'm Mara. Hi. What's up? I'm in the food court.
Pretty besties.
Oh, Anthony. Oh, and then I got touched with the face.
And I'm Anthony.
And now I'm gonna touch his face.
I tend to not have many boundaries with my friends. But that's just because it's friends.
It's like an international situation going on here at this food court. What is this called? It's
Melbourne Central.
Melbourne Central, which you guys should think of as, if you're from the US, it's like all the food court. If it's all open,
there's another one. There's another one downstairs.
Are you kidding me right now? There's a place that's nothing but like, what are they? Like spring rolls?
No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
I started that.
Can we run in there really quick? Yeah. I've officially become the VidCon chauffeur. We're just quickly ducking into Starbucks so my new friend can get coffee.
And then Melbourne, which is where I am now. So there you go. There's special ones for all of them. Yes. So and everybody has a sense of team there, like this. So you turn them on, and there's always stuff. But yeah, so they do them in different places. Like the Hong Kong airport had ones from.
I was gonna say, like, which city is this one? Okay, good, it's Australia.
Right, but it's fun because I've met creators from all these places.
Yeah.
And someday we will go to all of these places, you guys, and it'll be fun. And I will learn lots of things about Australia.
It's the moment of truth. It's the moment of truth for my friend Amara.
Anyway, this is my first Starbucks in Australia, and if you see my Instagram, because it's full of the misspelling my name is Starbucks. But over here, that's Amara in Seattle on Instagram, and over here, look at the heart. A lot of love because the barista wanted to go to the VidCon and couldn't go, so we all gave her cards. So hopefully she'll be able to see the experience through our channel, which is the same you could do. Just saying, subscribe to them.
Well, if you're watching this video, you probably are trying to vicariously live through the VidCon experience. Well, at least the VidCon Australian experience. But let's get back to Amara drinking this coffee.
We decided to name it the VidCon Australia Export. It is basically the maple pecan latte reworked into a chai. As you guys don't know this, but I always make a special beverage in a Starbucks when I go to another place. And look at this thing, it's like a crazy, look at food flyover, shujayam. There it is. Oh, that food. Look at that, it's a lot. And it's full of crunchy things. I'm always nervous about lattes that have crunchy things in them or anything with a beverage, because you know, that's weird. There we go, ready? It is time. There's like, spill it down my face.
At least we would have gotten on camera. And the verdict?
Which you see, that's weird. It's a beverage.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. I like it. It's autumnal. Autumnal is my favorite words.
So
feels like autumn to me. I don't know what season you
score out of five stars.
Score out of 5, maybe.
How many stars?
It's solid 3-5. Sometimes it's
How many cups?
Huh?
How many cups out of 5?
How many cups out of 5? Well, this is the.
And I'm home. I got home just before midnight and I'm exhausted. VidCon is over. VidCon Australia is over. My first VidCon is over and I'm so sad it's over. I don't want it to be over. Don't make it be over. But I had a fantastic VidCon. I met, like, of the creators I really wanted to meet, there were 4 of them that I wanted to meet and have a little conversation with if I could. I got 3 out of 4 and that 4th one was Hank and I was like, that's a long shot. It's a long shot that I'm gonna meet and be able to talk to Hank Green, but this is just me signing off for the last VidCon vlog and just say that it was the best weekend ever. I'm like so happy with this weekend and how it went. I saw all my friends again and now I'm going to pass out for like 12 hours. Fingers crossed, probably won't happen. I'll probably wake up at 8. I will see you guys next time in the next video. And until next time, don't stop thinking.